They say love is wild, but what if it's also obedient? What if the deepest pleasure doesn't come from the freedom but from structure? From knowing where the line is and feeling the thrill of brushing right against it. This is discipline, the sacred dance of rules, rewards, and erotic consequences. If you haven't yet stepped into the ropes with us in episode 2, The Sacred Art of Bondage, go back now. That episode was the beginning of learning what it means to be held. This one is about what it means to be guided. So go listen, then return, because here the temple teaches obedience, not as submission to another, but as devotion to desire. What is discipline play? Discipline in BDSM is not just punishment, it's purposeful correction. It's the creation of a world where actions have meaning, structure brings safety, and obedience is not weakness but devotion. Rules are not cages, they are rituals. The submissive chooses them, the dominant enforces them. Together, they co-create the sacred container. It could be simple, no touching yourself without permission, or more complex, daily check-ins, eye contact during comments, kneel when addressed. But every rule carries a message. I see you, I expect more of you, and I will guide you there. Types of discipline. Discipline can be quite gentle, almost invisible, or it can be echo, like a stern voice in a stone hall. Here are a few expressions. Vocal correction, a soft no. Try again. A sharp, speak properly. Tone is everything. Postural rules, sitting straight, kneeling a certain way, hands behind the back, every position a symbol. Behavioral expressions, texting at a certain hour, wearing a specific outfit, speaking only when given permission. Erotic punishments, spankings, denial, chores, even writing lines, all done with intention, never rage. The point is not punishment for the sake of power, but to help the submissive step into discipline as a form of personal erotic excellence. Psychological depth. Many who crave discipline are not weak, they are high functioning, decision making, always in control souls who long for a moment not to be in charge. Discipline gives them that. It says, let go, I will take the reins. It's not about fear, it's about relief. For the dominant, discipline is not cruelty, it is devotion. A promise that says, I see your highest self and I will not let you slip beneath it. And sometimes the correction becomes its own kind of care. A spanking not as pain but as poetry. A rule not as cage but as crown. The framework and aftercare is most important. As always, the cornerstone of this play is communication. Before a rule is given, consent is received. Before punishment is delivered, limits are honored. Discipline without negotiation is not BDSM, it's abuse. And after the tears, the trembling. The trembling stillness, there is aftercare. Gentle words, reconnection, praise. Because being corrected isn't just arousing, it's vulnerable. And that vulnerability must always be held. So, this is discipline, the structure inside surrender, the beauty of rules chosen freely, the thrill of being held to a higher standard. Because someone believes you are worthy of it. If this episode starts something, let it simmer, reflect. And if you are ready, step with me into the next chamber as the temple of Eros opens again. You are seen, you are sacred, you are not alone.